Cenarius, follower of those who flee, leader of the zelcut, Cenarius taxed with hunting down creatures who somehow overcome the smear's taste. Cenarius feels that the rest of the garrison does not appreciate his skills and is constantly looking for a way to prove his abilities. Titarus, watcher of the bargins. Titarus is an inevitable charge of seeing bargains are kept in contracts carried out specifically in terms of political arrangements or trade agreements in the garrison. He serves as an intermediary between factions and abdicator, but now he has few means to answer his falling. He has tried reaching out to the non-evil inhabitants of the dungeon in hopes of serving in the same capacity for others, but has thus far been unsuccessful. Despite this, he is a default leader of the Inevitables, as a responsibility he carries out without excitement or interest. Titarus normally carries one of the ward staffs when he is not in use. Wartalk, keeper of stores. Well linked but not respected, Wartalk was originally assigned to the garrison to serve as the assistant quartermaster for the garrison, helping the quartermaster dole out supplies as needed. Unfortunately, the quartermaster was slain during the first earthquake, leaving Wartalk in charge. Wartalk over time has become more and more stingy, growing reluctant to give supplies even in life or death situations. The Redeemed are the makeshift band of creatures the Inevitables have recruited in an attempt to bolster their numbers and hopefully reform a few of the inhabitants of the dungeon. On the whole, the creatures in the Redeemed are recruited force and do not want to have anything to do with the Celestials. More escape given the chance, but they are also terrified of the Celestials and usually do as ordered as long as the Celestials are around. Except for Ackersan, the Redeemed don't care about the evils locked up below, ultimately seeing it as someone else's problem. Morrigenson recently found out that the secret door into the room uses the room in the area as a secret meeting place and a storage for items they do not want the Inevitables to know about. Using the room as a staging ground, Morrigenson is considering contracting the various factions of the region an alliance against the Celestial garrison that has been empowered to wipe it out. Morrigenson hopes to use the confusion of these powers to wipe it out. Morticism hopes that the confusion created in such a conflict of Celestials of everything of value and escape the dungeon. Morticism and escape the dungeon is preparing his first overture to Mortar and Sauras packs, unaware of the enmity between them. The Inevitables do not allow the Redeemed weapons and armor when they are not being directly supervised, except that Ackerson, who is allowed to carry his weapons and armor when the Redeemed go on patrol, that they are issued weapons by the Inevitable leading the patrol, but the weapons are taken back after the patrol. This usually involves thoroughly searching the Redeemed because of the multiple attempts by the Morrigenson to sneak weapons back to the room. Acquiring a source of weaponry has been one of Morrigeson's main concerns, and he has found it in the armory. Now, I'm not really too sure what I just said to you because I was reading someone else's words under the idea that this would be preferable to writing something myself and reading that to you.